Trevor, we also get a fascinating game this week in Baltimore. We get the Commanders and the Ravens. I saw the Commanders up close last week. Jayden Daniels is so the real deal. Now, I am waiting for historically Cliff Kingsbury offenses, a little bit different second half of the season performance than we've seen in the first half, but this offense is different. It's 12, it's 13 personnel. It's based on the run, not just spread them out and throw it 50 times a game. This feels different and this feels real. The play that Jayden made where he's flushed out and he hit Terry McLaurin on the run downfield, I mean, that is as pretty a throw and as accurate a throw on the run as you will see, period, anywhere, all season long. Now, Lamar had that crazy play, too, against the Bengals last week, which might be the best play I've ever seen. Anyway, that aside, as we're short on time, Trevor, of all the amazing Washington numbers you have seen from this offense so far, what is your favorite stat on the Commanders' early season offensive performance?
Well, it's a great transition into what you just mentioned. It's one of those plays where he's rolling out, and it's the scramble plays from Jayden Daniels. Because going through as a draft guy, I watched a lot of Jayden Daniels over the last 2 years, and I heard people once draft season rolled around talk about, Jayden, he's this mobile quarterback. He's going to be great with escaping the pocket and throwing on the run. And I went, whoa, not necessarily. When you look at Jayden Daniels' numbers from last year, Heisman Trophy winning year, talk about the player that he is right now. If you just turn back the clock a little bit, Andrew, he had 15 total passing attempts when scrambling last year. He just didn't do it. When he got out of the pocket to escape, it was simply to run. He wasn't keeping his eyes down the field. That was not a portion of his game where you had to have him as a threat. Already 5 weeks into the season, he is showing that he is now willing to do that, especially over the last 3 weeks where he has been excellent. 95.7 PFF grade when scrambling and getting out of the pocket. He is keeping his eyes downfield, and he is killing defenses. Now, specifically for this matchup, it's a really interesting point because the Ravens have given up the second most passing plays of 15 yards or more to quarterbacks when they are scrambling. And so that sort of plays into Jayden Daniels' hand once again. He has 16 first downs when scrambling, both as a rusher and a passer. That's the most in the NFL. He has an 87.1 scrambling grade through 5 weeks of the season. That is number one in the NFL. So what Jayden Daniels is a scrambling, passing quarterback is even different and elevated from what we saw as a Heisman Trophy winner last year, and something that the Ravens defense really have to focus on because so far through this season, they have given up a lot of big plays to quarterbacks once they get out of the pocket.
Yeah, sign me up for this one. This is one of those games you're like, yeah, I'd buy a ticket. Yeah, I want to be there. Ravens and the Commanders this week, and it's also nice having grown up there in Northern Virginia to see two teams actually doing well where the fan bases can get into it. Like that hasn't happened. Right? That is kind of cool, I think, for the region.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.